Guys, Coach will open with a comment. Raise your hand. Keep them up for me for a second.
You know, that was obviously a good win for us. We hadn't really defeated a team, and especially that team, for a long time. Hadn't done it at home. So, you know, our players come out and really took care of business in the game, and I think there's a lot of things that we can sort of learn from this game, and I hope that the players have the disposition to learn, you know, from it. We had some drop balls, we had some miscues, we had some too many penalties. You know, they had some big plays that we need to eliminate on defense. But all in all, I thought the players really responded well, played hard in the game, played tough in the game. It was a physical game, and you know, we're pleased with the outcome. So, you know, nothing's perfect, but we need to certainly work on the things that we need to do to improve. We probably had Deshaun Hand probably will be evaluated in the morning, but he probably has an MCL strain. And Trayvon Diggs has a foot injury that will also be evaluated in the morning. So those are the only two injuries we have to report. But you know, I thought this was a good team win. Played pretty well on both sides of the ball. We had a tremendous amount of respect for Ole Miss and their offense and their firepower and their skill guys and the quarterback, and they made some big plays on us. But you know, all in all, I thought the defense did a good job, especially on third down. So they didn't have the opportunity to extend drives. That was really good for us. And you know, we kept the ball on offense and had great time of possession. We got to play a lot of players. So you know, a lot of good things, but also a lot of things that we need to correct.
Okay, we'll start on the far side, Coach, with Chandler.
You talked all week about affecting Shea Patterson and how well he can extend plays. But how did you think your defensive line got out of the backfield and was able to affect him?
Well, you know, we had lots of opportunities where we broke the pocket, but athletically, you know, he escaped and scrambled, made a couple big plays doing it. We lost contain a couple times. I do think we affected him. But, you know, the guy's a really good player, very instinctive, very athletic, and he extended some plays at times, which, you know, was our goal not to allow him to do that. It was our goal in the game to, you know, try to make him scramble a certain way so that we could, you know, then put a spy on him. We succeeded at it a few times, and sometimes we didn't, but you know, I thought all in all, I mean, they averaged 400 some yards a game, and I guess they got 165 or whatever, so pretty good job by somebody.
We'll come back up here with Michael. Your thoughts on Jalen Hurts and the efficiency of the passing game early on? It seemed like a lot of big plays came from that realm.
I couldn't understand.
Jalen Hurts and the passing game early on was pretty
right. Well, you know, we missed some throws early. You know, the first drive we had a couple guys open, we missed them, but we made some explosive plays in the passing game, and I think, you know, Jalen settled down in the game. He seemed like he was a little out of sorts in the beginning of the game, but he settled down and played really well. Did a nice job running and passing in the game. You know, so we just want to continue to improve in all aspects of the game and utilize all the skill guys that we have so they have a lot of production. And I think we can still improve in those areas.
Okay, on the front row up here with Mark. Right here with Mark, raise your hand.
Just wondering from the sideline, were you able to see the hit that Deshaun took to the knee, and if so, what were your thoughts on it?
I didn't see it, so I can't comment on it. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any thoughts on it. I know what the doctors told me, and I told you what the doctors told me.
Okay, we'll stay on that side. Alex?
It was good to see the second and third team got the backups come in and put up 28 points once they came in. I mean, it was good to kind of see that group kind of insert themselves a little bit.
You know, I don't know if I'm going deaf or you guys need to talk in the microphone. Why do we give them a microphone if they hold it down here?
Just the second team offense,
yeah.
What do you see from them? They put up 28 points once they went in the game.
Well, we're glad that they had an opportunity to play, and we'll evaluate the execution of how they did. You know, the experience that Tua is getting is very, very helpful. You know, he made mistakes just like we all made that he can learn from, but he executes very well. He's smart. He understands the plan. You know, you can't really totally evaluate when the other team's tired and has played a lot in the game, and these guys go in and, but, you know, I mean, they moved the ball. They did a good job. I'm pleased with the opportunity that they got because they were playing the game, and I thought they executed fairly well.
We'll wrap things up at the back with Ryan.
You guys have scored 50 or more points against four of the last 5 SEC opponents you've played. Are you surprised by, I guess, the dominance that you guys have shown over these teams?
You know what? I don't really care about how many points we scored in the last 4 games. I'm only worried about how many we score in the next game. All right, so I don't have any feeling about how many points we scored in the last 4 games or 5 games or how many SEC games we played. I'm really worried about how many we score in the next game and how we stop the next team that we play. All right, so that's the focus on what we need to dominate next.
All right, thank you, Cody.